pumpkin pancake. Go ahead, smell it. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh my gosh.
For all things Halloween, this is Hauntformer, and today I'm at Michael's to take a look at their all-new for 2022, hey, that rhymed, Halloween merchandise, which is going to include their home decor and, of course, the Lemax Spooky Town. Let's take a look. Oh my gosh, I'm not even 2 seconds into the store and there's Christmas. What? Oh my gosh. All right, we're not focusing on the Christmas, we're focusing on the Halloween. And up first is the Lemax Spooky Town with their all new display and items. I actually really like this one. Kind of gory, but here's the display. There's the Mummy Mortuary, which I already did a review of. I was fast on that one. Then we have the Psychic Shop and the Dancing in the Moonlight. The Sugar Pumpkin Candy Shop. I really like the Cuckoo Clock too. Do you see that? Look at that. Agatha's Apothecary, Toil and Trouble Ale House. This one's a lot smaller than I realized. Look at that. Get rid of my hand. Not a very big one. Not a very big one. Then over here, we have the Days Till Halloween Countdown. This is actually pretty cool. This is the one that goes up. As you can see, goes up high. That one's pretty funny. And then we have the mill up here, the brewery. It's a pretty cool display. They don't actually have a ton. Either they sold out or I'm not really sure what, but here's the new catalog. Remember when I used to do videos of the catalogs? But there you have the display for the Lemax Spooky Town. Pretty dope. Oh, I also forgot to point out the Day of the Dead little party here. Cool display, cool display. And they have a few assorted ones down here. They also have the miniature figures, which I guess I should kind of point out. Some of those here. All different little ones. Some of these are so small, though. I feel like you'd lose them so easily. This one's kind of cool for the brewery type of stuff. And the fence is honestly kind of neat too. Coffins. You know, if you ever have a coffin, just take a cough drop. I'm sorry. A lot of fall foliage here. I cannot believe the Christmas. That is nuts. Here you go. Here's the rest of it. It's not really a ton like usual. It's a lot of like floral stuff, like put it in your bouquet or whatever. Not my cup of tea. I mean, they got bones. I guess that's okay. They got some of this lab stuff, which is kind of cool, but it's real glass. I'd be really scared to display it in a haunt for that reason. They have some rocks and stuff. Snakes, glow-in-the-dark snakes. More laboratory stuff. I mean, the lab stuff's cool, I'm not gonna lie. Look at that. It's already 40% off. But again, where would you put it and not break it? Do have some little pots and holders and whatever's here. So yeah, just not not a crazy amount at this Michaels. I'm really quite surprised, other than the Lemax. I should also point out they do have some crafts. If you have younger little boils and ghouls that like to do this kind of stuff, you got like ghosts, pumpkins, black cat, bat, you know, all the spooky imagery. 31 here is actually kind of cool. I definitely can see you craftsmen and women out there going to Michaels, but if you're just looking for like props and stuff, there's not really a ton. Here's a little bit more, but again, it's few and far between. New kind of designs of pumpkins. I know they had them last year too, but they're so weird looking that I kind of like them. They also have, I know this isn't super fun to watch, but they really do have some cool candles here at Michaels. Everything from pumpkin pie, pumpkin pancake, vanilla kai. I mean, like, there's a lot of good stuff in here. Like, look at this. Like, go ahead, smell that. Go on. You can scratch and sniff the screen. Ah, yeah, that's good stuff. I jumped over to a different Michaels, and they actually have some more Halloween stuff, and I think a better Lemax display, because they put little people in it. I don't think it's that hard. They also have the base on here too, which is kind of cool. But there's the wedding area, and you got the little skeleton reading his newspaper, and the leaves on the ground, and the vulture. I mean, it doesn't take much to spruce up the little village. There's a little witch hut. And there's that guy. Okay, I'm not gonna play with the white toys. But there's a witch. And, oh, this is turned off this time. See, you get a different experience at every store you go to, so that makes it kind of fun. But yeah, basically more of the same. You got the car here, which I actually do enjoy that piece. And I like this little park setup they got going on with the trees here. That's a good idea. And it looks like they're just waiting on the gloom room up top. I haven't seen it at any of the locations that I've gone to, which is interesting. But they do have some more items here. They have a really a really Gucci looking crow with a necklace on. This is like elegant horror, I guess. Welcome. You got a wreath, and this is kind of like creepy Valentine's Day almost. Skeletons. I do like this. I love the movie Bride of Frankenstein, and that is the bride, played by Ella Lancaster. I don't know if that's supposed to look like her, but it basically does. If only they had a Frankenstein to go with her. Oh well. Or Frankenstein's monster, I should say. Boo. So yeah, it's a lot of random things, it looks like. Yeah, they're going for like a horror love aesthetic this year. Till Death Do Us Part on the typewriter. Got the rock out. That's kind of cool. True Love Never Dies. We've been dying to have you. This is interesting too, because it's got that clear kind of plastic on it. Gold skull and a black skull. And again, just more kind of reds. This is definitely an interesting, I guess if this is your vibe, definitely head over to Michaels. That's actually kind of creepy. Here's Rose. Ooh, they feel weird. They're like fuzzy. What is up with that? Fuzzy skulls. And a ruse. And this is kind of cool. I do like this. Like a layout of the skull. It's not quite the Fren head, if you know about phrenology, but it's more of a anatomical skull. More skeletons. You have like a fancy woman skeleton sitting on the moon. Another heart eyes skeleton. Happy Halloween. This is a very interesting aesthetic. Very feminine here at this section. And then over here we got more wreaths. Oh, this is the same stuff from the other store, basically, in this little back corner. Welcome sign. Oh, this is pretty cool. Here we have Edgar Allen Poe. Big fan of Edgar Allen Poe, so that's pretty cool. On top of the Raven, 30 bucks for Edgar Allen Poe. And there's the Raven itself. Here's more Edgar Allan Poe. This is kind of cool, actually. I kind of like that. There's his head. He kind of looks like Einstein. A little bit. Oh. Someone just tried to steal some Halloween stuff. No, I'm just kidding. Brain. I actually really like the brain. Got the brain here. Also have this cool oddities sign. I really dig that with the brain on it and all the animals. That is pretty cool. That would be a cool theme to do for a haunt. But man, I do like the brain. That's the psych major in me talking. Here we have some cuckoo clocks, I guess. Well, no bird, but at least a clock. And is that a reindeer skull in a jar or a deer skull? Kind of fantasy-like. Got a bird skull. Very green over here. You got basically red and green. Here's the tarot stuff. I'm saying it right this time. Tarot, even though the T's there for no reason. Palm reading, fortunes. I like this with the playing cards. That's an interesting theme too. Psychic fortunes, past, present, and future. And then a palm reading book, palm reading pillows, magic book on a stand. The all-seeing eye. And then more of the hands with the palm read stuff on them. Here's the moon psychic shop. Well, this isn't my favorite Halloween aesthetic. I do kind of like it. It's kind of interesting to me. And then there's the Illuminati, because they're always watching. Again, just more weird stuff. I don't even know how to describe this. Manifestation. This is certainly a weird theme for sure. Here's a button that I can click with crystals in it. Two very interesting themes here at Michael's. Very interesting themes. And then they have the fall. That's the weird thing. It's like cutesy fall, romance, and like weird oddity stuff. And then Lemax Spooky Town. Can't really complain though. At least they're doing some variety here at Michael's. Beetle on a stick. Spider on a stick. We'll put these two together and make them the Beatles. You know, the band, whatever. You know what I just noticed? The wedding Lemax piece, the gloom room, and the new psychic one are basically just the themes that Michael's doing.
Well, there you have it. Our first look at Michael's Halloween for 2022. Let me know what you think about these lineups in the comments down below, and make sure to subscribe for more Halloween 2022. Remember, for all things Halloween, this is Hauntformer.